failed my first driving test, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I failed for joining a roundabout, and the examiner didn't feel I'd left enough time and space for the other vehicle that was already on the roundabout. Now, we all survived, but I failed my driving test. And I remember the drive home. I remember sitting in the car and crying, and my driving instructor was all very sympathetic, but it's not nice to fail a test, any test. And yet, the national pass rate in 2019 was approximately 46%. So it's actually quite a common experience to fail a driving test. Now, I'm a driving instructor and I failed my first driving test. There's also an examiner in the Oxford Test Centre who will freely tell you that it took him several attempts to pass his driving test. So failing your driving test does not necessarily mean you're a bad driver, but it's not a nice experience. So I don't want you to go for your driving test thinking you're going to fail, but I wouldn't want it to be stuck in your head either. Now, I know people who have taken multiple attempts before they pass their driving test, and it's hard. It's really hard to keep going. It's hard to go for another test when experience has taught you that it goes wrong. But perseverance is worth it, because I say again, failing your driving test does not necessarily mean you're a bad driver. Now, I do recognise that failing your driving test may be a reflection that your driving skills are not at the required standard. But I don't let my pupils go to test and use my car if I believe that to be the case. So if I let you use my car for test, I believe you're capable of driving well enough to gain your licence. Now, as part of your tuition, I will do a mock test with you, and I'll give you feedback on any areas that I think are weak. There's also lots of help and advice on my membership site to help you prepare for your driving test, so check it out.